Warning, the following video contains somewhat vulgar, offensive language that may not be suitable to the younger viewers in the audience, potentially, or those with a more sensible demeanor. Just a fair warning, this is our own independent opinion of the content as follows, and we in no way are trying to reflect negatively on individuals who created it, just the fact that it is a creation that it is.
Well, guys, Valor's out, and it's completely disappointing. So basically,
And the fucking skip button's broken.
the skip button is broken still. So basically, Valor's here, and we were expecting this big update, with all these, like a complete reframe of the entire thing. No, they're just doing it. They're just updating 2 tanks every 2 weeks.
We're getting a trickle. We're getting a slow drip of change.
Like, we're trying to cause something to leak, and it just started dripping, even though we've been trying our balls off to get some action out of this thing.
There's a midget with a hammer banging on the toilet, but for some reason it's just not quite breaking yet. I mean,
No, not yet. No. No matter how hard he tries. Anyway, so there's a lot of stuff going on. Mainly the 30B and the Waffle Tractor E100 got their changes, right? So the 30B got more pen, and the Waffle Tractor got a big nerf, meaning its clip size got decreased by one, pretty much. No, 2 shells on the 12.8, but a clip size of one.
one shot decrease on the 150
Yes,
with increased intra-clip reload for both guns, so you can no longer bang, bang, bang.
There's no longer a bang, bang, bang. No, there's...
But the 30B shell goes faster.
It does, and I like that, because actually the 30B is my favorite tier 10, right? I'll still be covering those in a separate video, so I mean, we'll just keep a lookout for that. But basically, nothing's changed, because it's just another op structure, right? But we did get 4 new tanks with this. So we all start at stage 1, and there are 100 possible stages at 25 points a stage. Okay? At 50 points, we get the Object 244. At 75 points, we get the SU-130 PM, or the Shashka, unskinned. And at stage 100, we get the T95 E6, right? But there's a 4th one, the Kampfpanzer 50T. And this one, in order to get it, you have to have premium account. So that means if you are about to reach stage 100 and you do not have premium account and you get stage 100, that means you lose your chance at earning the Kampfpanzer for free. Unless you buy.
So after you've just gone 3 months at sleeping about 5 hours a night and playing nonstop to grind this shit, you're gonna find that you still have to pay even after giving up part of your soul and your life.
Exactly.
Yeah, to give you the tier 9.
Premium.
And the ironic part is, of the 4 they released, the Tier 9 is unfortunately probably the best. The Tier 10 is definitely interesting with its own little shtick, but its overall utility is about the same as the old M48 Patton. As soon as you poke your head over it, you're gonna get shot. The Tier 9, on the other hand, is a Leopard prototype with none of the drawbacks.
Yes. And you actually have some armor.
And the Tier 6 is... Oh, the Tier 6 is a down-tiered IS-2 with an 85. Let's face it, you can do better with the standard tech tree tanks. And the Tier 8's just kind of a slap in the face because they're selling you a tank for... Let's just look at the store here real quick for shits and giggles. Because the Shashka was going, what, about 13,000 is what they were giving that for?
Yeah, something like that.
That was with a fuckload of premium and all that. And here you can get the SU-130M for 11,265 with nothing else with it. Which arguably selling it without a bunch of extra crap added on is definitely a nice change of pace. But really...
Wargaming, this is a huge cash grab, and we are massively disappointed. But...
They run a business, so they have to make money, but... My God, I love how they're selling the Tier 10 for almost 23,000 when you can buy the whole op for 25.
Yeah,
That's just
you can purchase these
Wow.
stage ups. So basically, it's you can buy the entire thing, right? For one stage to be complete, you have to pay 250 gold. All right, that's just a start. Okay, that gives you 25 points. So that's 10 gold per point. Okay, for 125 points, you get it costs you about 1,250, so that's roughly about $7 already. Okay, that's only 5 stages. Okay, there are 100. Okay, we're moving up to stage up 10. Okay, so that means we get 10 stage skips. You get 250 points for this, and it costs 2,500 gold. That's almost $30 now. Yeah, it's almost $30. And then you jump to 50. So that means you could skip the entire chunk of it, half of it, for $50. Yeah, 1250 a
And
little
you get
bit.
a tier 6 heavy
And you get the tier
for
6
50
heavy
bucks.
if you buy it from tier 1.
There's some boosters and some little gold and other things I'm sure they're thrown in because, frankly, having to scroll through 50 stages to even see the first meet worthwhile reward you might vaguely be interested in, that's just a lot of details. Nah.
Yeah. And now, from stage up 100 to just pretty much buy the entire thing outright from stage 1 to 0, it
About a year
costs
of
you,
premium.
yeah, pretty much 25,000, sorry, gold. Okay, that's equivalent
For
to
the low
$100.
price of $99.99. Can I get a double?
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This has been EA Sports. Anyway, so
Hey, at least it's not like we have Darth Vader behind a paywall. Talking about
exactly,
you, Star Wars Battlefront.
not behind a paywall. Thank you, Darth Vader, for coming out behind that paywall.
Because this feels kind of like that, you know? Yes, we can grind it for free, cool. Yes, you're going to have to live to do it. Or you're going to have to live a lot and pay a little, or pay a lot and live a lot. Whatever your balance is, in truth. I want the tier 10, I do, and I'm going to genuinely grind it, and probably at the end of 3 months when I finally give up, I'm going to cough up about $40 for that bitch.
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah.
odds are you're probably gonna have to cough up money if you just don't give it like the time and attention it needs, right? We do have 3 months
I
on it
mean, which
though, so
Which all in all, say you grind for 3 months and you end up getting yourself about a 60% discount, 70%. Again, that's not a bad overall alternative events. It's just, oh, fuck, did they make this hard? It's not like
yeah.
setting 6 engine fires in a row, but, it's up there.
I mean, at least it's kind of passive. So basically, the more often you play, I mean, there's sometimes you can just get in a platoon, like make a looking for group post, and just kind of go. That's always a strategy to it, but that means you have to log on every single day, and not everybody has the time to get on every single day, which is just. I
But I
mean,
suppose the main source of frustration is this. They basically rebranded the game. It's no longer World of Tanks Mercenaries. It's World of Tanks Valor. So they're going, ooh, they're rebranding. They're changing the name. This is potentially something big. We got a new loading screen and 4 new tanks with the slogan of "Give money, here's tank." There's no real interesting new content. For fuck's sake, they could have given us something other than the mercenary garage background. They could have put a momentary effort into that.
honestly, I would love
You know, you,
to like a while back they were like they need something fresh, right? And a while back when the Dark Horse comics came out, I wanted to see like the texture pack. They had this like a weekend where they basically set the entire thing to like a texture pack so it looked more like comic books, right? I would love if that came back, if I had the ability to choose to do that. But, we just get shit on with this rebranding, and there's nothing really new. Other than we got a new
they
picture to
gave
look
a
at.
new loading screen, 4 new tanks, and they're gradually, tricklingly rebalancing tanks. So basically, all they did was download 4 new models, of which two of them, no, sorry, these are all PC models anyway, of which, hey, 2 were never released on PC, so we can stick it to them at least. And the other 2, well, we already had the SU-130 just with a different skin, and let's face it, the Object 244, who gives a fuck?
Nobody gives a fuck. Honestly, you
It,
know.
it's it's a consolation prize. It's that throw me a fucking bone kind of tank. Mind you, you have to grind through 50 stages for this. That is
Half of
fucking
it.
1,250 points for that fucker.
Or if you're wanting to buy it outright, it's literally you have to buy 50 stages, so that's
50
12,500
bucks.
gold. 50 bucks.
That's 50 bucks.
So you could slap that price
Uh,
tag on there. Um,
I'm glad
but
to see the new tanks, but it's just there's no effort that's actually been put in here other than copying and pasting a couple of files from PC and screaming "Give money."
right, and then like they hype this up. They put on this not really massive show of
Big
it, but
surprise!
they're saying, oh yeah, we're rebalancing the entire game. We're gonna do this, that, and this, and it's just we
Something
feels like
big's
we've been
coming.
spit on. You know
Something big's coming. 4 new tanks and a lot of cash that you have to pay.
exactly, and that's where my issue comes in. Is because I'd love to see something a little bit fresh in the game, Even if it's just as annoying as Battle Royale, it's at least something fresh, you know? And it's I
Eh,
I love playing new tanks in the game, but I'm right now in that point in the game where I have a lot of I have every single tier 6 in the game researched. And I'm about to have every single tier 7 in the game researched if I just keep working towards it, right? Eventually I'll run out of tanks to play and own, So I want to
he
have
started
some
three
variation.
marking tier 5s en masse. Yeah, if you're getting slapped to shit by something with 3 marks on its barrel, he may be at cause for that. Just remember that, folks.
Keep an eye
Direct
out
your
for me
anger in
at
the
tier
comments.
5. I still have plenty of tier 5s to 3 marks, so you can see more of that stuff I post on Twitter. Follow my handle at Durderpii. Selfless plug. Thank you very much.
Well, now on to something a little more positive here, the tank rebalancing. I'm not going to specifically talk about any tank here, but there is the chance that things that we know desperately need rebalancing are going to get it. IS6, please, for the love of God. Unfortunately, this is a bit of a slow pace. It's not going to be with every weekly Tuesday update. It's going to be every other week on Tuesday they'll do the update. So it really is going to be a slow drip. IS6, please.
Oh my god. I honestly think
Well, they
they're
put
only
the
gonna.
fucking Hydra in the game. They gave it the. They buffed the IS6 in every way it needed to, and then they sold it. The fuckers.
Well, I mean,
Still mad about that.
did you not get one?
I did not buy the Hydra. I wasn't gonna. No. No. No.
I
No.
didn't
No.
get
No. No.
one
No.
either. So I
No.
mean, the
I
only ones I
wanted
bought
one.
was I only bought the Ragnarok because it was a 3-shot autoloader with a T34 100 on it.
Why in God's name you bought that? I'll never know.
It's actually pretty good. 900, or it's got a like clip potential of like 900 every 30 seconds.
See, the trouble is after the word Ragnarok is T34 100, and it kind of falls off a cliff at T34 100. Because at the end of the day, it's a T34 100 at tier 8 with a gimmick.
See, the thing is, I don't mind the T34 100. It's actually a pretty good tank, minus the aim time, and it's inconsistent with its damage outputs. It's pretty good.
As the man is 3 marking an OI experimental, so yeah, aim time is good apparently. I suppose compared to that standard, you damn well got it. Folks, it's in the name. Guess what gun he uses at tier 5 most? It's the derp.
Yeah, it kind of sticks a little bit. I may or may not have like majority of my tier 5s that I 3 marked have derp guns on them, such as the IKV 103, the M4, Sherman 3, god, the Panzer 4H.
Yes. Oh, you know what? I'm going to click on the link here at the website for the World of Tanks Valor Rewards chart. I'm sure this is going to be an enriching experience to scroll through.
Okay,
Oh, boy, I shouldn't have clicked on this.
it brings you to the.
Oh, there it is. There looks like the fan made, well, no,
It
this
brings
is
you to the
reasonably well put
forums.
together and organized. I'll give them that. This is nicely laid out and formatted. Stage 7, 175 points. 8 small repair kits and 2,000 silver. Boy, glad you put in the hours. Let's scroll through here.
Look at stage 10.
425 points. 8 fire extinguishers and
No, no, no.
2,000
Oh my
silver.
god. Look
Soul's
at
getting
stage
crushed.
10. Stage 10, 250 point, you get 15 gold.
15 gold and an automatic fire extinguisher. That's worth another 20 right there.
But
And
if
if you
you
have the premium, you get the 60 gold and the automatic fire extinguisher plus 4,000 silver.
so
God knows you couldn't play a
rewarding.
tier 2 premium and make more silver than that, but hey, you're getting the automatic fire extinguisher, which is a value in its own right. The 60 gold, hey, that's enough. That's just like what a drug dealer will give you to get you started. It gets you that little bit of gold, and you get a little taste of that shit you can do, and next thing you know, you're blowing 99.99 and buying the tier 10. Now you need to buy 99.99 plus. My apologies. Let me just go to the store here. You're going to need that additional 4.99 on top of that for the 850 gold in case you already shot your wad on all of that earlier, so you could afford that 1 day of premium time. So you can get the
Exactly.
tier 9. Let's just keep cherry picking here, and I am cherry picking. There's some better things here, you know. Rank 20, 120 gold if you have premium, 65 if regular. Again, nice little taste. Uh,
It's
Stage 30 is the exact same reward as stage 20, so that's just tits.
it's rewarding you every 10 tiers.
Yeah, I know, I'm just kind of cherry picking here. Stage 40 is still the same goddamn reward. I mean, they really like that reward, I guess.
Yeah, the same as stage 60, stage
So,
70. No, not 70. 70 is
this
different.
is where I'm gonna borrow a meathead militia joke from World of Tanks, North America. When you hit the stage 50 and you get the object 244, the garage slot, and if premium 120 gold or 65 gold, are you really getting the object 244 or are you just getting a garage slot? Right up there with the Christmas reward tanks, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. The Panzer
It's
PP.
it's you know I'm gonna keep it because I'm a collector and a psychopath, and I've never played a Russian Tier 6 heavy with an 85 millimeter gun because I never quite wanted to suffer like that. But I'm gonna give it a try, and then probably never play it again after 3 battles.
It probably won't even be any better than the KV-85. So you probably get a similar experience on the KV-85. Maybe with a little bit more
Yeah,
armor.
but
Maybe.
IS2, not IS2 hull at Tier 6 where it might actually be useful. It could be good. Stage 60, still 65 or 120 gold. Seriously, can't you up the gold amount as you're climbing? Because you're at stage
There's no
65. You've
extra
already
gold.
saw you, you've already cut off one of your fingers and mailed it into them for this at this point. So you might as well get something a little better. Ooh,
They're
that's a
giving
bunch
like
of food rewards there. Okay, yeah, that's
food.
nice.
Then they give you like the silver
Stage
amount.
70
Like
still the same.
there's not that much silver to give out. Like
You're.
I'm not
It's
complaining
just a
too much about
grind.
it, but it's like silver is just kind of like cannon fodder in this game.
My issue is here again. Stage 82, for instance. 8 small repair kits, 2,000 silver. When you start looking at this list, you're going to find that it's the same couple of things repeating endlessly over and over, with the only real highlight being some of the food rewards and also the tanks themselves. But otherwise, a lot of this is just. It's just a massive ball
It's
buster
just
where you don't
padding.
even feel like you're making anything in between.
Yeah, they're just like it's like they're trying to like
No, no,
pad
no. Padding
everything
is
down.
would infer a cushion or something
Oh, there's no
extra.
fallback plan on this.
This is filler. This is like a lettuce in a salad. It's really just there for the volume.
Right.
They physically had to put something between the stages, so they gave us this, unfortunately. Which they don't gradually scale and increase and get better. They literally repeat like every 10 to 15. I'm not actually taking the time to look for the pattern here because I just this is painful.
And not to mention,
It
well,
was
actually,
much.
to mention, if you spend $100 to get the 100 stage ups, that means you get all the rewards beforehand. So basically, if you look at this chart, which I will link it in the description if you want to look at it, you get literally everything. So that means all the boosters, gold, silver. You get the Repair kits, food,
Hey Derp,
what's up?
hey Derp. On the bottom of their absolutely bitchin' chart of suffering, they allowed people to make open comments.
Did they?
I'm not going to read any of these. I want all of you to go and experience these for yourself. But honestly, if you're somewhat pessimistic or you're a wall warrior, you're gonna enjoy half of these comments. No, I lied. I'm gonna read this one because it seems to be very nicely put together. Uh, DJ Electrosoul, gotta give credit here. This was posted right on the 21st. In quotes, cheers for letting us know the stage is always good to know what disappointment lies ahead before you grind towards it. Unless you can't be bothered and want to buy your way to the top, nice touch wargaming. With a little male Mars symbol at the end there. I like that guy. I had to cherry pick that one.
I'm laughing at SWF SWFC Ricardo here. It says, anybody want to buy 1,000 small fire and repair first aid kits? Oh, jeez. Wargaming. We we expected so little, but like
No, we expected so much. There was so much raw potential at a rebranding of the title. And it just fucking nosedived right into the bottom of a dry swimming pool off a 20-foot diving board.
exactly. At least he carried through with mercenaries. Mercenaries, we got pretty much
It's
going.
survivable, though.
It
That's the
is.
key to that analogy. It is survivable. It's a little bloody, it's a little messy, and you're going to be in traction for a while, but you're going to get through it.
But now you step away from the mercenary tanks. You're like, all right, this is not us. We're gonna rebrand everything.
Well, here's the best part. You can still earn the damn mercenary tanks. They didn't even go away. Give money.
Give money, you can buy them, or you can earn them, and you can pay to get past them if you want to. It's ridiculous. It really is. Oh well. Well, I think at this point, I think it's safe to say that wargaming they need to like tread carefully with their community because right now this is not looking good. And depending on what tanks they kind of adjust in future updates, which we will bring up in future Wednesday weekly episodes. Um, it's just bad. So hopefully Wargaming figures their stuff out, and hopefully we'll see a lot more involvement because right now there's like no direction for this game anymore. It seems like to me. So
Well, well, remember, there's still the bi-weekly buffs coming. IS6, please. So we
IS6.
have that to look forward to. Some of our formerly more favorite tanks, especially to us long-term players, may hopefully get better. And unfortunately, in the example of the Waffle, some of our very beloved tanks are going to be getting worse. We can only hope the good outweighs the worse and try to practice the better side of things without motherfucking it too much.
Right.
Hopefully.
Well, I think we're gonna wrap up here. I have been the host, Durderpii, and this has been my co-host, Cujo1989, and we are signing out.